Hey, welcome in. Well, it looks like Nancy Pelosi is telling U.S. Olympic athletes to shut up and dribble. Here's the headline. Pelosi instructs U.S. athletes to not speak out during Olympics against communist China's genocide. Now, I mean, just forget about, Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. What has China got on Nancy Pelosi? That's what I have to wonder at this point. She doesn't seem to have ever had a problem with U.S. athletes protesting the U.S. at the Olympics. Here's from July in 2021. Female athletes grab spotlight at Olympics with political and social demonstrations. Yeah, I think the women's soccer team was protesting against, I don't know, what was the patriarchy or something, or I think they wanted more money, but they better not protest against genocide, whatever they do. I mean, maybe if they do like some kind of Orange Man bad thing, that'd be fine. But genocide? No, that's uncalled for. No, that's just bad decorum right there. So let's see. Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi instructed U.S. athletes to not speak out against communist China's human rights abuses during the Winter Olympics because it might make China angry. Boy, does that ever sound weak, huh? Boy, does that ever sound weak. Quote, I would say to our athletes, you are there to compete. Where was this before? Where was this before? All of a sudden, shut up and dribble. Huh, very interesting. Do not risk incurring the anger of the Chinese government because they are ruthless. I know there is a temptation on the part of some to speak out while they are there. I respect that. I don't think that you do, actually. I don't think you care. But I also worry about what the Chinese government might do to their reputations, to their families. I don't know. Isn't that what, she's there for? So, just capitulation? That's Nancy's solution, just capitulation. So, yeah, it sounds awfully weak, doesn't it? Now, personally, I think sporting events, there shouldn't be any politics there anyway. That should just be entertainment. That's what it's supposed to be. There should be no politics. And usually when celebrities or athletes are protesting something, it's usually just out of pure narcissism. But that said, I can at least admire when it does take some courage to protest. So when somebody's protesting something where there may be a cost to them, I can at least appreciate that. I can respect that. Because usually when they're protesting something, there's no cost to them whatsoever. In fact, it's something that will, the patriarchy or just calling your country a racist hellhole or something. It's just stuff the media loves. They get adored for it, and they end up getting sponsorships and that sort of thing. There is no cost. In fact, these are the safest things they can possibly say and pretend like they're protesting. But anyway, but what did the internet have to say about this? Guy Benson from Town Hall. If she believes U.S. athletes should be silent about China's genocide because the CCP's reprisals would endanger the safety of athletes and their families, that's a very strong case that the U.S. should not be dignifying this disgrace with our presence in any way. And I guess that's the thing, right? I mean, if it's that dangerous, just don't go. And maybe, I don't know, maybe having the Olympics in a country that has an active genocide happening, maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe you shouldn't go to that. I mean, maybe there should be a stronger statement than just not sending some dignitaries over, because who cares? But anyway, how about this one? Rebecca Heinrich from the Hudson Institute. Quote, Pelosi is telling American Olympic athletes not to say anything the Chinese communists don't want them to. This is a statement on how foolish it is to have the Olympics there and how weak our leaders are. And let's end it off with this one because it's quite apt. Seems the only entity Democrats don't want athletes to protest is communist China. Yeah, it's very strange, isn't it? Very strange, especially in light of this perpetual paranoia and fear-mongering over Russia, a country that has an economy about the size of Italy's. It's almost as if it's a distraction. Yeah, and it's not just U.S. politicians and media that are obsessed with Russia. In Canada now, the CBC just came out, just floated the idea that maybe Russia's behind these, the trucker convoy, the freedom convoy. Must be Russia. But anyway, yeah, nothing makes sense anymore, and that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. So on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.